Continuation of number system. In this class I will discuss with you different forms of P by Q. Actually there are 5 forms of P by Q. So what are that 5 forms? I will discuss with you each and every one it is. Okay, P by Q forms I will discuss with you. See here carefully what are the P by Q forms it is. Now this P by Q form is also called rational form it is. P by Q form is also called rational form, either P by Q or rational form. So the first form of P by Q is, let it be 0.5 in P by Q form. What is 0.5 in P by Q form it is? So after decimal you have to observe how many digits are there. After decimal one digit is there, you take 10 in the denominator. Very simple example it is. So 0.5, after decimal only one digit is there, you have to take 10 in the denominator, 5 by 10. 5 by 10. After decimal one digit we take only 10 in the denominator, means 10 it is. So 5 by 10 you have to express in simplified form. 5 ones are 5 twos are, both are divisible by 5. So what is it? So P by Q form 1 by 2, very simple. So let it be another example. So 0.25 it is. What is 0.25 P by Q form it is? So remove the decimal and take the value in numerator, 25 by 1. How many zeros you have to take? After decimal 2 digits are there, 0.25. So after decimal 2 digits means you take 2 zeros in the denominator. So 25 by 100. So 25 ones, so 25 fours gets cancelled. So 1 by 4 is the P by Q form of 0.25. Similar way, observe one more example. Suppose let it be 0.125. So what is its P by Q form? So remove the decimal and take the value in numerator, that is the first step. Now 0.125, remove the decimal and take the value in numerator, means 125 by, take 1 here and take the number of zeros. So how many zeros you have to take? After decimal 3 digits are there, you take 3 zeros in the denominator. Okay, now put the fraction in simplified form. 25 ones, so 25 eights gets cancelled. So what is its value? 1 by 8 it is. Now observe one more example here. Let it be example 3. So suppose 2.35. What is its P by Q form? So remove the point and take the value in numerator, 235 by 1 and take the number of zeros. How many zeros? After decimal 2 digits we take 2 zeros it is. 2 zeros means 100. So 235 by 100 it is. Now both are divisible by 5. Numerator and denominator cancel with 5. 5 4s are 20, 5 7s are 35. Now 5 20s it is. What is its value? So 47 by 20 is the P by Q form it is. All of you understand first form of P by Q. After decimal you have to observe how many digits are there. After decimal 1 digit you take 1 0 in the denominator. After decimal 2 digits you take 2 zeros in the denominator. After decimal 3 digits you take 3 zeros in the denominator. So 1 0 in the denominator means by 10, 2 zeros in the denominator means by 100, 3 zeros in the denominator means by 1000, and put the fraction in simplified form. Simplified form means both numerator and denominator are divisible by which number? Cancel with that number, numerator and denominator, and put in simplified form it is. So this is the first form of P by Q. So I think all of you understand. Now the second form of P by Q, we will go for second form of P by Q it is. How can you calculate? Now see here, the second form of P by Q is, write 0.3 bar in P by Q form it is. 0.3 bar. What is the meaning of that? See here. So 0.3 bar, or sometimes it may be given 0.3 dot also given. So what is the meaning of this? It is continuously repeated. So 0.3 bar or 0.3 dot means 0.3333 and so on. So it is continuously repeated. There is no end for that. So 0.333 and so on. So to get this value, which value is divided by which value? Okay, to get 0.333 and so on, what is its P by Q form? See here, what is the strategy we follow? So see here. Now again here also remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator. So 0.3 bar, remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator means 3 by. So here you have to take the number of nines, not zeros here. For repeated digits you take nines, that point you have to put in your mind. For repeated digits you take the number of nines. So one digit is repeated, we take 1 9 in the denominator. Suppose 2 digits are repeated, we take 2 9s in the denominator. 3 digits are repeated, we take 3 9s in the denominator and put the fraction in simplified form it is. Now here only one digit is repeated, 3 3 3 3 and so on. So we take only 1 9 in the denominator by 9. So 3 by 9. Now put the fraction in simplified form. 3 1s are 3 3s gets cancelled. So what is its value? 1 by 3. If you check 1 by 3, if you divide 1 by 3, what happens here? Check the value 1 by 3. So put decimal here. Decimal means here 0, 10. So 3 3 is 9. 9 means again 1 remainder. Already decimal is there. Put 0. Now again 10. How many times divisible? 3 3s are 9 again. Okay. Again remainder is how much? 1. Decimal is there, put 0, 10. Again how many times it is divisible? 3 times. So 3 3s are 9. Again 1, 0. So it is continuously repeated. There is no end for that it is. So get 0.333 and so on. So to get this value, which value is divided by which value? So 1 by 3 it is. How can you get that 1 by 3? Remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator. That is the first step. Take the point, remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator. Divided by, so number of nines you have to take. But how many nines you have to take means how many digits are repeated. So one digit is repeated, we take 1 9 in the denominator. 2 digits are repeated, we take 2 9s in the denominator and so on. Suppose observe few more examples of that. Suppose see here, let it be another example, 0.12 bar. What is the meaning of this 0.12 bar? 0.12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12 and so on continuously repeated. There is no end for that. So how can you write that in P by Q form? We follow the same strategy here. First step is remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator. So what the value got in numerator? 12 by, you take the number of nines here. But how many nines you have to take here? So 2 digits are repeated, we take 2 nines in the denominator. Okay, 99 it is. 12 by 99. Now put 12 by 99 in simplified form. Both are divisible by 3, numerator and denominator. 3 4s gets cancelled. So 3 33s gets cancelled. So what is its value? So 4 by 33 it is. So observe some more examples here. Let it be a second example. Suppose let it be 0.123 bar it is. 123 bar. 123 0.123 123 123 123 and so on up to infinity. So to get this value, which value is divided by which value? What is the first step? Remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator 123. Divided by, take the number of nines in the denominator. So how many digits are repeated here? 3 digits are repeated. So we take 3 nines in the denominator it is. So 123 by 999. So both are divisible by 3, 3 4s, 3 1s it is. Now 333 it is. So what is its value? 41 by, so 333. If you divide 41 by 333, so definitely got 0.123, 123, 123, 123, 123 and so on it is. Okay, observe some more example here. Let it be a second, third example. Okay, suppose 0.36 bar it is. What is the meaning of this? 0.36, 36, 36, 36 and so on. Okay, what is its P by Q form? First step is same, remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator. So 36 divided by, you take the number of nines here. So how many nines you have to take? How many digits are repeated? Now here how many digits are repeated? 2 digits are repeated. So we take 2 nines in the denominator, that is 99. So both are divisible by 9. 9 4s 9, 11. So what is its value? 4 by 11. If you divide 4 by 11, definitely got 0.36363636 and so on. So up to infinity it is. So this is the second form of P by Q. If you observe the second form of P by Q, after decimal each and every digit is repeated. After decimal each and every digit is repeated, but integer part is 0. Observe here, now in the second form integer part is 0, means 0.0.0.0. Now in the third form, there is also integral part is there. 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, after decimal each and every digit is repeated. How can you write that also in P by Q? So that is the third form of P by Q. So see here, what is the third form of P by Q? How can you calculate? Now see here, what is the third form of P by Q it is, right? So 1.3 bar in P by Q form it is, in P by Q form. So here 1.3 bar means 1.3333 and so on. It is continuously repeated, so there is no end for that. So 1.333 and so on. So here there is integral part, 1 point or 2 point or 10 point, any integer part is given. After decimal each and every digit is repeated. How can you write that in P by Q? This is the third form it is. Okay, see here what we do, which strategy we follow, observe here carefully. So the first step is same, remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator 13. Remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator. So that is 13 minus integer part here, minus integer part. Integer part is how much here? 1. So in the previous form, integer part is 0. So integer part is 0 means minus 0. Minus 0 means its value cannot be changed. So need not necessary to take that. But here the integer part is 1. So that 1 is to be subtracted, divided by, you take the number of 9s again. Only one digit is repeated, we take only 1 9 it is. All of you understand? How can you write this? Remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator 13 minus integer part. What is the integer part here? 1 minus 1 divided by, you take the number of 9s again here. So only one digit is repeated, so we take 1 9 in the denominator. So 13 minus 1 12. So 12 by 9. So both are divisible by 3. 3 4s 3 3s it is. What is its P by Q form? 4 by 3. If you check 4 by 3, definitely see here, if you divide 4 by 3, what happens it is? We will check 4 by 3. So 3 1s are 3. So again 1 is the remainder. Now put decimal here. If you put the decimal, 0. Now 10. 10 means how many times it is divisible? 3 times it is. So 3 3s are 9. Again 1 remainder, already decimal 0. Again 10 is there. So how many times it is divisible? Again 3. So 3 3s are 9 again. So again 1 is the remainder, 0. How many times again? 3. So 3 3s are 9. So okay, it is continuously repeated. So there is no end for that. So 1.3333 and so on. So get 1.33 and so on. How can you get 1.33 and so on? By dividing 4 by 3. How can you get 4 by 3? What is the strategy we follow? The first step is remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator minus integer part. Minus integer part divided by, you take the number of 9s it is. How many 9s? How many digits are repeated, and put the fraction in simplified form. Okay. So observe few more examples are that. Okay. See here another example we will do. Suppose let it be 2.1 bar it is. 2.1 bar means 2.111111 and so on. Okay, first step is remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator 21 minus integer part. Integer part is how much here? 2. So divided by, take the number of 9s. How many 9s? One digit is repeated, we take 1 9 it is. 21 minus 2 is how much? 19 by 9. So it is the simplified form. If you divide 19 by 9, you get 2.11111 and so on it is. Okay, so observe a second example, one more example. Let it be 3.2 bar it is. Okay, what you do? Remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator 32 minus integer part is 3 divided by, take the number of 9s. Only one digit is repeated, 1 9. So 32 minus 3. How much? 32 minus 3. So 29. So 29 by 9. So if you divide 29 by 9, definitely got 3.22222 and so on it is. Okay, so observe one more example for this. Let it be the third example. So 1.23 bar it is. 1.23232323 and so on. So to get this value, what you do? Okay, so remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator 123 minus how much to be subtracted? Only 1 is to be subtracted, divided by, take the number of 9. How many 9s we have to take here? So 2 digits are repeated, we take 2 9s in the denominator. So 99 it is. So 123 minus 1 is how much? 122. So by 99. So it is the simplified form. Both numerator and denominator is not divisible by any one of the value it is. So 122 by 99 it is. All of you understand? Okay, this is the third form of P by Q. Now in this form, if you observe, after decimal each and every digit is repeated. Now in the next form, after decimal some digits are not repeated, but some digits are repeated. Fourth form is after decimal some digits are not repeated but some digits are repeated. How can you write that also in P by Q? That we will discuss in so fourth form it is okay. Now see here the fourth form of P by Q it is. Write 0.2, so 3 bar in P by Q form it is. Now here there is no bar for 2. Observe here 0.2, 3 bar. The bar is only for 3 here. So what is the meaning of this 0.22? 3 bar means so 2 is not to be repeated but 3 is to be repeated continuously. 2 is not to be repeated but 3 is to be repeated continuously. 0.22, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 and so on. Okay, after decimal some digits are not repeated but some digits are repeated. How can you write that in P by Q form? That is fourth form it is. See here how can you got that, what is its P by Q form? What is the strategy we follow? Observe here carefully 0.22, 3 bar. Now the first step is same, remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator. So that is 23 minus here also. Except repeated, the remaining part is to be subtracted. Except repeated, the remaining part. What is the remaining part here? 2. Except repeated, the remaining part is to be subtracted. That point you have to put in your mind. Except repeated, the remaining part is to be subtracted. Divided by, we take the number of 9s for repeated 9s, for non-repeated zeros. The first form. For non-repeated, what we take? Zeros in the denominator. Now here one digit is not repeated, so we take 1 0, but one digit is repeated, we take 1 9. For repeated 9s, non-repeated zeros, that point you have to put in your mind. For repeated we take 9s, for non-repeated we take zeros. Very, very important. So that point you have to put in your mind it is. For repeated we take the 9s, for non-repeated we take the number of zeros it is. Now here one digit is repeated, we take 1 9, one digit is not repeated, we take 1 0, that is 90 in the denominator. One digit is repeated 1 9, one digit is not repeated, so 1 0, so 90 in the denominator. So 23 minus 1, how much 23 minus 1, or 23 minus 2, how much 21 by 90. Okay, both are divisible by 3, 3 7, so 3 30s it is. So what is its P by Q form? 7 by 30. If you check 7 by 30, what happens? See here we will check 7 by, so 30 it is. Okay, it is not divisible, put decimal. Decimal means here 70. 70 means 32 it is 60. Again 10 reminder. Already decimal means put 0. 100. 100 means 30. How many times it is divisible? 3 times it is. So 33 is 90. Again 10 reminder. Again decimal means 0. Again 100 you got. 100 means again how many times it is divisible? 33 it is. 90 again. So again 10 0. Again 33 it is. So it is continuously repeated. Okay. 0.22 3 3 3 3 and so on. By observing here 2 is not to be repeated here, but 3 is to be repeated continuously. So to get this value, what you do, which value divide by which value? So 7 by 30. So how can you get 7 by 30? So remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator minus. How much to be subtracted? Except repeated, the remaining part is to be subtracted. Except repeated, the remaining part is to be subtracted. Divided by, you take the number of 9s and number of zeros. For repeated digits we take 9s, for non-repeated we take zeros, and put the fraction in simplified form it is. Okay. Now observe some more examples of this it is. Okay. Now, so let it be one example for this. So 0.123 bar. Now here only 3 is repeated. The bar is only for 3. There is no bar for 1 2. What is the meaning of this? 0.12 3 3 3 3 and so on. 1 2 is not to be repeated, but 3 is to be repeated continuously. So to get this value, what you do? So what is the first step? Remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator. So 123 minus how much to be subtracted? Except repeated, the remaining part is to be subtracted. So 12 is to be subtracted by, so one digit is repeated 1 9, two digits are not repeated, we take 2 zeros it is. So 1 digit is repeated, we take 19, 2 digits are not repeated, we take 2 zeros, means so 900, and put the fraction in simplified form. It is, what is the simplified form? So 123 minus 12, it is 111 by 900, both are divisible by 3, 3 3s 3 7s 3, 300. So what is its value? 37 by 300, that is the simplified form. So 37 by 300. If you check 37 by 300, definitely got 0.123333 and so on it is. Okay. Now observe one more example for this. Suppose 0.123 bar. The bar is for 2 3 now. There is no bar for 180. The bar is only for 2 3. What do you do? So the first step is remove the point and bar and take the value, minus how much to be subtracted, except repeated the remaining part. The remaining part is only 1 here, divided by how many 9s here? 2 9s it is. 2 digits are repeated, we take 2 9s, but 1 digit is not repeated, we take 1 0. So 123 minus 1, how much? 123 minus 1, 122 by, so 990, both are divisible by 2, 2 6 2 1s it is. So 2 4s are 8, 2 9s are 18, 2 5s it is. So finally how much you got? 61 by, so 495 it is. It is the simplified form it is. All of you understand the fourth form of P by Q. Now the last form, fifth form of P by Q now. So what is the fifth form of P by Q? In the fifth form also, after decimal some digits are not repeated, but some digits are repeated, but integer part is also there. Okay, integer part is also there. Now in fourth form there is no integer part, but in the fifth form there is also integer part. How can you write in P by Q form? Observe here. So let it be fifth form of P by Q. So write so 1.23 bar. The bar is only for 3. Integer part is also there, 1.23 bar. So in P by Q form it is. Okay, now what is the meaning of this? 1.23 bar means so 1.2333 and so on. Integer part is 1 and 2 is not to be repeated, but 3 is to be repeated. How can you write that in P by Q form it is? Observe here carefully which strategy we follow. So the first step is same for each and every one. Remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator, 123, minus how much to be subtracted, except repeated the remaining part, including integer. Including integer, the remaining part means 12. Don't consider decimal. So 12 you have to subtract, except repeated the remaining part is to be subtracted, including integer, that is 12 is to be subtracted. Divided by, you take the number of 9s and number of zeros again. For repeated we take 9s, for non-repeated we take zeros it is. After decimal only we consider, either repeated or non-repeated, that point you have to put in your mind. So after decimal, 1 digit is repeated, 1 9, 1 digit is not to be repeated, 1 0. For repeated 9s, for non-repeated zeros it is. What is the first step? Remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator, 123, minus how much to be subtracted, except repeated the remaining part, including integer, the remaining part is to be subtracted, means 12 is to be subtracted here. Okay, by subtracting how much you got here? 111 by 90. So both are divisible by 3 again, 3 3s, 3 7s, 3 30s. So you get 37 by 30. If you check 37 by 30, what happens it is? Okay, so we will check 37 by 30. So 31s are 30. Okay, 7 is the remainder. Put decimal here, decimal means here 0, 70. Now 30, how many times it is divisible? 2 times it is, 32 is 60. Okay, how much remainder? 10 is the remainder, already decimal 0, 100. 100 means how many times it is divisible now? 3 times. 33 it is, so 90 it is, how much remainder again? 10 you got 0. 100 again, how many times it is divisible again? 3 it is, 33 is 90, again 10 it is 0, 33 is 90, again 90, 0, 10. So it is continuously repeated, there is no end for that. By observing here 1.22, 3333 and so on, you get integer part 1, decimal, but 2 is not to be repeated, 3 is to be repeated continuously. We get 1.2333 and so on. So to get this value, which value is divided by which value? So 37 by 30. How can you get 37 by 30? Which strategy we follow? Remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator, that is the first step, minus how much to be subtracted, except repeated the remaining part is subtracted, the remaining part including integer is to be subtracted, divided by, you take the number of 9s and number of zeros. For repeated digits you take 9s, for non-repeated you take zeros, and put the fraction in simplified form it is. Okay, Now observe some more examples in this form. It is let it be, so 2.1, so 4 bar it is. The bar is only 4 it is, okay. Integer part is 2. How can you write this also in p by q form? The first step is same, remove the point and bar and take the value in numerator. So 214 minus, how much to be subtracted, except repeated the remaining part, that is 21 is to be subtracted by, so one digit is repeated 19, one digit is not repeated 10. Okay, so 214 minus 21 it is 4 minus 1 is 3, 11 minus 2 is 9, 193 by, so 90 it is. Okay, 193 by 90, so it is the simplified form, it is not divisible by any one of the form it is. So 193 by 90 if you divide, definitely you got 2.14444 and so on, it is continuously repeated. So observe, so one more example here, the second example you have to observe, let it be 3.21 bar. The bar is only for 1 it is. Now what you do, so remove the point and bar and take the value 321 minus, how much to be subtracted, except repeated the remaining part is to be subtracted, 32 divided by one digit is repeated 19, one digit is not repeated, so 10 you have to take. For repeated 9s, for non-repeated zeros, that point you have to put in your mind and put the fraction in simplified form. It is 321 minus 32, it is 11 minus 2 is 9, so 11 minus 3 is 8, so 289 by 90. So itself is the simplified form it is. Okay, so it is not divisible by any one of the value, it is the simplified form 289 by 90. If you divide 289 by 90, definitely got 3.21111 and so on, 3.21111 and so on it is. So all of you understand the p by q forms, very important in the future competitive examinations also. How can you write in the decimal form in p by q? It is, there are 5 forms of p by q. Okay, so if you like this video, please share to your friends also. Okay, thank you to all of you.